Oh, I got scammed.
And also-
I got
and-
scammed in Vegas. I don't know if we should talk about it. How I
Oh,
did,
really?
though. Yeah.
What do you mean we shouldn't talk about it?
Well,
We
you know,
should
that,
definitely
you know
talk
that
about
lady
it.
I was talking about earlier? I actually gave her $100 and she sprinted away and hopped in a car.
Is that real?
And I was like, "You better suck my dick! You said you'd suck my dick!" And I just was yelling that, and everyone was just staring at me. I'm like,
Just-
"No,
just
she
6
said
o'clock in the
no.
morning.
She said no." And they're like, "Settle down." So I'm like, "No, she said she would suck my dick." You know, and everyone was like, "You need to settle down." I'm like, "I'm not gonna settle down until my cum is in her mouth." Going hard.
Going hard, yo.
Go. Going hard, yo. Going hard.
Going hard, yo.
Go. Going hard, yo. Going hard.
We're going hard, yo.
Go. Going hard, yo. Going hard.
Goldfish?
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo. Going hard, yo.
Peter?
Go.
No?
Going hard, yo. Going hard, yo. Go.
Go.
Hard, yo.
Oh, I miscounted.
You fucked it all up, dude.
Shit. Go.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast. My name is Josh DeLay. I host this podcast.
My name's Matt, and I produce the podcast.
My name is Alan, and I'm a co-host of the podcast.
Wow, look at this, guys.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are ready for a wacky, fun time at the Going Hard podcast.
Let's get it.
So if this is your first time listening, we're kind of a quirky, fun podcast. A couple of guys, all three of us high energy, all of us ready to have a whole lot of fun.
We're all here to go
Oh,
hard
whoa.
and get that bread.
Yep, we're just here to get bread and create content for other Christians and good people like us.
Remember going hard for Jesus?
Going hard for
I'm
Christ.
going hard for Christ, yeah.
Fucking
Now that I remember them, they're still a podcast and they're still haunting my dreams.
Are they still
shouts out.
Are they still doing better, pulling better numbers than us, or what?
Yeah, I will say though, for as upsetting as the Go Hard for Christ podcast was to begin with, it did actually convert me and out of the path of homosexuality.
Yeah.
They had one episode that was just focused on fighting the demon of homosexuality within.
Then you gained a lot from it and decided to change your ways.
52 minutes later, I'm straight. I mean, the power of the Going Hard for Christ compels you, you know.
Yeah.
So that was
Is
dope.
it actually Christ?
Yeah, Go Hard for Christ podcast.
Yeah. Is it actually like Christ hosting the podcast?
Well, I don't think so. I think it's just people who are when you have
Influenced by Christ?
yeah, they have a strong relationship with God and with Christ.
Okay, so they're not like none of them are literally Christ. They're just influenced
No,
by him.
they go hard for Christ.
They go hard for him in his stead.
Yep, and he in turn enlightens them spiritually and helps me become not gay anymore.
Oh, okay. I think I get the premise.
Pretty cool, right?
I think I get the premise, and I agree.
Yeah.
With it, I think it's good.
Yeah, so they're not so bad.
No,
I mean,
no, I'm glad you told me how what they're doing over there, because I've been thinking about being gay a little bit.
oh, you have been.
So
Well, funny you'd mention that. I have a podcast episode that can nip that right in the bud.
52 apparently.
52 episodes. No, sorry, 52-minute episode.
Oh, it wasn't episode 52.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
I got-
I'll look it up though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to make sure that goes.
Yeah, the name of the episode is just Stop Being a
Yeah, I mean, I got a wife and a kid now, and I don't think either of them would be. Well, I mean, I don't think Sonny would care, but I think he would care that me and Carly would probably have to get a divorce or whatever. Because
Yeah,
I'd
that'd
be
be
off banging dudes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Naturally. Yeah, so there's actually another podcast, Stop Being a Fag for Christ. That's if you want like every episode dedicated to it.
All right.
That one episode they did was so successful they had to do a spin-off.
Well, I'll dabble with the first one and just see if that one works, and if
Yeah.
I still want to suck dicks afterwards, I'll go and check out the other podcast.
Yeah, that's so many episodes just dedicated to that.
Yeah, I could just sit
Yeah.
there and think about fucking not sucking dudes off
Think about-
for multiple episodes.
No, you can actually go in and just think whatever you want. It'll change it. You don't. Have,
Okay.
It's completely passive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no meditation required.
Yeah, cool.
Their words will just soothe your sin. You know.
Good.
So-
Good.
Anyway, good podcast.
Yeah, good stuff.
You know, guys we used to look down upon, now we look up to.
Now we look
you know?
up to from our knees.
Yes, in prayer though.
Yeah.
Not like what we used to do. You know, nothing like that.
Yeah, of course.
None of that silly stuff.
So what do you got going on in your life this
Nothing.
last week?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
You know, so I came in last week with all of those things to talk about.
Yeah.
And I actually missed one, and it was probably the funniest thing that I was going to talk about.
Well, that's good because last week when you wrapped things up, it was like, oh, my cat's dying.
Yeah. Well, see, I thought I was gonna have just all these things that I could just ramble off, and then one of them would just be like, an all right thing to talk about.
Yeah, your cat dying was very funny.
Yeah. Well, you don't like my cat though, so I figured
No, I
I
don't
figured
want
you would
to
just be
die,
like, "This
though.
is sick."
I know. I don't like.
And then you made it all fucking
I know.
sad by being like,
look, I'm a godly man. As much as I understand that those are negative feelings, and I can fight
Yeah.
them. You know what I mean? I'm very good at pushing down.
I was trying to turn a little bit of tragedy in my life into a little bit of comedy.
No,
and
that's good. You should. That's a good inclination.
And you have seen him today, right?
Yeah, he's around.
How's
Oh,
the
you've seen him around today?
how's the cat doing?
Maybe.
How's he doing?
He's
Is he improving?
I don't know. I think I don't know. He was still throwing up and shit, and he smells like fucking shit for some all the time now.
Did you ever give him a wash?
Yeah, we gave him a walk. He fucking shit and pissed. I think I told he pissed and fucking puked all over himself
Oh yeah.
that day. So we bathed him.
Hey, we've
immediately
all been
afterwards.
there.
Yeah, and they pooped on me when we were at the vet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't clean his asshole, so and he just stinks. And I think from throwing up, his just fucking
Yeah.
esophagus lining of his esophagus is all fucking decaying inside of
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
So
this
that
is-
just fucking smells.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and he eats clothes. He fucking
Yeah, this is not good. I hope he pulls through. Anyway, though, so what was this other thing you were gonna talk about?
yeah. So last week I was going to bring it up because the week prior to that we had talked briefly about how my wife had signed up for this kickboxing thing.
Oh yeah, your wife's an athlete now.
Well, I mean, she was aspiring to be one.
She's a fighter.
She was aspiring to be a kickboxing mom.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that didn't end up happening. It didn't end up transpiring.
Sure.
Because of circumstances that I think might be good to talk about on the podcast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here they are.
What are the circumstances? So what are the reasons that kept your wife from becoming a fighter?
So apparently she got scammed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Didn't we already have this conversation?
no, I talked to you about it, but that was
I don't.
This was
that was
off the
off
record.
pod.
This was off the record. Yeah.
Yeah, we decided though. Let's keep everything on the record from here.
Well,
on out.
exactly.
But
That's what I
anyway.
mean. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was gonna
Okay.
I was gonna try to fucking circumvent
Yes,
the
yes.
fact
My
that I
bad, my
cheated
bad.
on that agreement, but
Cheated on what?
the agreement that we had that we don't
Oh.
disclose things outside of the podcast to
Yes.
each other.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also it was a dream. I didn't even. You didn't. No,
Yeah, we
we're
didn't do
talking.
that. Yep. All right.
It was all a dream.
So this fucking this lady and this is like a chain, it's like a franchise, right, the kickboxing place.
Yeah.
So I would assume to franchise, the business has to actually be a legitimate thing or whatever, and then the people owning it
You'd think.
could be shady people, obviously.
Yeah.
And so I guess this is something that they do, but they basically have these programs running where they sign people up for a 6-week challenge or whatever. They get X amount of money as a down payment, and if you complete the things or whatever, you get the money back afterwards.
Yes.
But this lady was basically just rounding up as many people as she possibly can and getting that as much down payments as she possibly could.
Well, that's
from
probably
them.
that's got to be the goal, right?
Well, yeah. So, but she grabbed I think 8 or 9 people. And my wife was originally just I'm a brand new mom, I don't have much money to do this kind of stuff, and she ended up talking to the lady way down on the down payment, very easily. The lady did not put up much of a fight to it at all.
Yeah.
Which is probably a red flag in and of itself.
Seems
but,
like that would be a flag.
so they got all these people's down payment, and then literally 4 days later, locked their doors and filed bankruptcy. And the lady that was getting all these down payments and stuff was the actual owner of the place, so she absolutely knew that this was happening at the time.
Dude, she only got 300 from you guys, right?
No, 150.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you know.
Yeah, which isn't bad, but so we still haven't gotten that back yet or anything. But yeah, there was 8 or 9 other people, like I said, that were part of this Facebook group that they made them all join. And like they just posted, and they're just like, by the way, like we're locking our doors permanently, and we're filing bankruptcy. And just like fucking everybody's freaking the fuck out. It's like I paid $400 or whatever, and, you know, yeah.
What a racket! That's dope,
dude. It's fucking crazy.
Hey, good for her. I mean, sorry that you guys lost $150, but
no, it just kind of makes you think though. Like
you could just do that.
You could just do that.
Yeah.
You could just like, you know, I could fucking go on Facebook and start a kickboxing Facebook group. And then I could
you
just
have to
be
have
like,
an LLC first.
Well, getting an LLC is actually fairly easy.
I know, I've done it.
Yeah, Carly actually has one. I don't think. I mean, maybe I could use that and just be like, yeah, I have a weird sense of humor when it comes to kickboxing. It's like her, like the Grateful Dreadhead or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I could just wear fake dreads and just fucking like my profile picture.
Yeah, exactly.
And then just like fucking be like have my foot in a kicking position.
Yeah, make it look like you're kicking.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm the Grateful Dreadhead, but I'm also a kickboxer. Yeah, you know.
By the way, we're gonna have to charge her for publicity.
Oh shit, that's right. A trademark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fill them with dread.
Hey, there we go. Yeah.
I once.
Anyway, Josh, what do you have going on?
Oh well,
it's ending there. All right.
I once was dating this girl who gave me a blowjob, and she like scraped me with her tooth. I mean, I was really dreading that head. Talking about dreading head, you know?
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about the time this lady like broke my penis?
Yeah, you mentioned this on the pod. Actually.
Oh, I did. Okay, we'll skip over that.
No, that's okay. I mean, look, stories about getting your dick broken are always funny.
It sucks.
Yeah, it is.
It's not.
It
fun.
does suck. I don't know if I've ever really got. I mean, look, I got scraped up here and there. You know, it's the price of doing business. But
yeah,
most of the ladies that have done it to me have been like good about not doing that.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, it's just funny because the next day, like
real pros.
The next day, I wanted to tell the story of it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
As you would after getting your dick broken. Then
yes.
Like this lady fucking broke my dick or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was telling our buddy Alex that.
Yes.
And his first instinct is to ask me to show him my penis.
Oh, did you?
No, I didn't. I'm just like, that's kind of weird.
I don't know. If he's asking.
I'm not just going to like pull my... I'm just going to show you my bruised and broken dick.
I mean,
for no the one with the broken dick, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. I got to keep it fucking in one spot.
Dude, that's so funny.
So it doesn't shuffle around.
Alex is a bold motherfucker, dude.
He's like, let me see that. I'm just like, what the fuck?
I mean, it obviously wasn't gay. Just like, you know, whatever.
Well, I didn't know that at the time.
You didn't know Alex wasn't gay?
No, I didn't know that I had gay urges back then.
Oh, I see. Yes. Well, that's good. That means you'd be real comfortable. Nowadays, that'd be a dangerous situation.
That's what I mean. I might have fucking had him touched or something.
Until you listen to this.
Just like lift it up and look at the bottom of it. That's where it's broken.
Oh, you're gonna have him fucking lift it for you? It's like, why can't you lift it? Did you break your hands too?
Just be like, I don't know, man. I'm just scared or whatever.
She also twisted around and broke my hands in her vagina, so I can't touch it. Will you please move it around for me a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah, you see how that could be weird.
That's hilarious that he asked you to show it.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking funny, honestly. What a hilarious instinct on his part. He's like, whip it up, man.
Literally, like the first thing you said after I told him about it. no chit chat at all or anything like that.
Maybe he's like, Alan's bullshitting me.
I guess.
But who like?
Hey, fucking prove it. Pull your dick
who
out.
Who brags about getting their dick fucking fucked up? You know.
I mean, he saw the lady that fucking did it too. I'm like,
yeah.
I think he knew fair well that it was like I was very capable of snagging that.
Well, fair
Most
enough.
Most people were, I think.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's what I mean. Yeah. You ever what's a very like what's your most unfortunate sexual adventure you've been on?
Oh boy, this is gonna be a tough one.
Uh-huh.
Well, I've had a lot of pretty. I mean, honestly, unless it's like with a consistent lady, almost every like one night thing has been pretty disastrous.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm no good with that. You know.
All right. I mean, like bad how though?
I've had like some okay ones, like just drunk and my dick doesn't work, or or it finally does work and I like come immediately, like shit like that, you know. And then you're with like a stranger and it's like you know, if you're with someone, like you come really fast,
it's like, haha, it's funny.
Yeah,
right?
I just like laugh. Usually, I'm like, well, you know, that happens. But with a stranger, they're all mad, you know, because they could just fuck some other guy. And they chose
you, and you let them down.
They made a horrible choice, and I validated that. You know.
Yeah.
So that's always about. I think one time I was like gonna bust really fast, and then I like. just like got up and was like, "Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom" or something. Because I thought it'd be better just to stop it entirely.
Oh, dude, I've done that before.
And then it was gonna
I've
be
totally
like,
done
dude,
that
it was gonna
before.
be so fast.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Well, I'm just gonna fucking go then." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's fine.
Dude.
Go ahead. I'll just jerk real fast here and
Right.
put my head on my pillow."
Dude.
Not an attractive woman, you know.
Yeah.
You know. So what are you gonna do?
There was this
That was
time
pretty
like
bad.
literally like we like she came back with me to my place or whatever.
Yes.
This lady, and like we were lying in bed, and she like was literally like I don't sleep with pants on or whatever, and so I'm just like, well, that's pretty fucking ideal, honestly.
Yeah.
Or like she doesn't sleep with like so like literally it was just like no like underwear or anything.
Yeah. Right there.
And just like snuggling me, and then like was refusing to like do anything, like was just like refusing to do anything with me
Wait a
for
minute.
like yeah. It was the strangest fucking scenario ever.
I got a bad one, another bad one. But you finish this. That reminds me of
So,
one.
so literally, we were spooning, like,
Yeah.
and I was the big spoon. So, yeah, that's how that works. Yeah. So I was the big spoon. So I was behind her, like, basically the entire time. So
Yeah.
like, she knew what the deal was at that. Like, you know, she could obviously feel me like on.
Well,
her
yeah,
at
she
that
came
point.
back to your house.
Yeah,
Your apartment.
and then took her pants completely off,
Yeah.
and then was like completely refusing to do things for like we sat there for like an hour,
Wait,
like an
hold
hour and a
on.
half or
Wait
something.
a minute.
Yeah, this seems like it could go down a real
No,
bad road.
no.
So that
Not
is
that way. Not
so that is
that way.
fucking chloroform.
No.
You said she
No.
reviews like 40 times.
No. Okay. Sorry, I'm speaking incorrectly.
She was just
about
playing games, wasn't she, Alan?
this. So we were basically just chatting the whole time. We were just chatting the whole time.
But
we were
your
spooning
dick
and stuff.
must have been hard. Just
It
like
was.
pressing up on her.
It
Though.
was. She like and yeah. So I would like obviously that was
Right.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
And like she just like was like it's like I she's like, you know, it's whatever, like not tonight or whatever, and that was fine. Like, and then like an hour and a half later or whatever, like she ends up just being like, all right, let's have sex or something like that. So it was just like literally like
Okay.
basically, yeah. So it was an
Nice
agreed
180,
thing. It was an
nice
agreed
180,
thing.
yeah.
The way I did describe it does make it seem pretty fucking
No. She pulled a contract, a consent form, and you guys both signed it.
Yeah,
I mean,
of
it
course.
only took an hour and a half.
Yeah, it only took an hour and a half of you trying to force your way before she gave up.
God damn it, motherfucker.
I mean, most ladies will break before that, but yeah, you know. So she must have been a good one. Anyway,
Persistence.
so then what happens? After
I'm
you-
just saying. So like now, like so, I've been ready to go for like the whole time
Yes,
or whatever,
I get
and then
this.
now she's ready to go.
Yes.
and so we started going, and literally it was like fucking 10 seconds in,
oh boy.
and like because you know that's happened to you before where you've like
Yeah,
been
you-
like built
you
up
get revved up.
for so long.
Yes, of course.
And the second you get in, it's just like, oh fuck, you know.
Yeah,
like-
yeah. I get it.
So that happened, and like I did the exact same thing where I pulled out. And I'm just like, oh shit, I gotta go to the bathroom really quick, and I like ran back, like just fucking like cleaned up all the jizz that I had on myself. And that was like, it's like I don't know if I'm feeling it anymore, you know. After that,
She had
it's
to have
like,
known,
oh,
right?
absolutely. There's no fucking way. It's like,
That's so funny, dude.
yeah,
And that's the thing. That's what sucks about the one night stand. Because if it's not a one night stand, it's just like, well, sad that happens. So it's like it's just funny, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's for sure. It's disappointing a little bit for them, but also they're like, well, whatever. I know this guy's just an idiot who comes fast
yeah.
sometimes, so it's fine.
that's got to be a roll of a dice for them. They're just
Yeah.
like, is this guy just gonna come immediately?
yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, so I had a pretty bad one in college. I think maybe it must have been my sophomore year or something. Petey knows about this one. It was
Oh, I love this
it,
story.
it was our friend. It was our friend's little sister, our mutual friend's little sister.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't even know if I knew it was her little. I don't even remember what happened. But we were at a house party. We started making out. And then we walked all the way from North Fargo to Island Park.
Okay.
And it was the same thing where she was like just kind of giving me like bad head.
Yeah.
But like just wouldn't fuck, and I could not bust, and I was like, this is just, and so she's like kept blowing me and like trying to jerk me off like for like literally for like hours, and then she starts talking crazy and be like we could just do this every night. I'm like I don't want to do
my
this every
God.
night. I want you just to fucking, I want this to happen right now so I can go to sleep, because you know. So,
Yeah,
so then
yeah.
eventually I have her do some things to me that work out, and I just jerk off, and then I fall asleep.
But dude, like fucking hours though.
It was a long.
rough.
It was a just long time.
yeah, especially the way this ended. I can't imagine you got much sleep.
Yeah. So
All
then,
right, keep
so then
going.
anyway, not very many hours after that, I don't know. Someone lets her sister in,
Oh,
and she just kicks open the door. She's like, "What the fuck?"
I think I do remember you
And,
telling me this.
and our other roommate like knew those guys from a long time. They're from the same city or whatever.
Yep.
And so she's walking out, and the girl's name was Chloe, and he yells in the living room, "Welcome to college, Chloe."
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Douchey story, but fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just like it was.
That
Just,
was actually really funny.
yeah.
College is some wild times, man.
Yeah, that was a rough one because it was just like, look, I don't know why we're not banging right now. Maybe she was like on her period or something. I don't know, but it seemed like maybe she was just like
Yeah.
it was very early semester.
Hard to-
That might have been
hard to
like that might have been like her first like college party. Like I don't even know, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes she would have been like
Probably
a
just
little
playing it cool a little
yeah,
bit.
trying to. It's like
Yep.
well, it's like well, you know. And of course, I was also like not refusing to wear a condom, of course. So that might have had something to do with it.
Yeah, just this whole no condom game that you guys fucking
It's not
play.
a game; it's a lifestyle. You know.
You guys are fucking insane.
You know what I think it's playing around is wearing a condom. That's playing a game.
What do you mean?
You're pretending not to fuck, dude. Anyone can play make believe, dude. I'm in for the real thing, you know.
I'm surprised Christ hasn't gone around that topic where it's like, if there's a condom, you're not actually fucking.
That's actually
now
that's a
something I can
bold
believe
statement
in.
that I actually like.
Instead of like these Catholic girls and like these Mormon girls, like, well, you can fuck my ass. It's like,
Well, I think it was more of like you put it in the priest's mouth and then he's not actually sucking dick.
Yeah.
Oh goddamn! I didn't know that's where that was going.
You know, I used to be an altar boy.
I mean,
There it is.
I can tell by your sheepishness
Yes.
that some of your boyhood innocence was stripped away from you violently.
I kept my mouth fucking shut,
I bet you did, but you kept it wrapped around.
but I kept it open at the same time. You know what I'm saying,
Wait,
Pete?
hey, were you actually an altar boy though?
I was, yeah.
Wait, you guys were Catholic?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were Lutheran.
Nope.
Oh, do
I
not
would-
bring me into this.
I would
shit.
hang out at the.
I was not a Catholic motherfucker.
I would hang out at the Lutheran place for their fucking like
Oh,
bio
for
shit
this-
or whatever.
for the social aspect of it.
Yeah.
But when it came down to it, you were just getting fucked.
Yep.
That's great improv.
Well,
Alan.
I was
yep.
I was trying to see what both you know, because it's just like with women or whatever. Yeah. Clean it, eeny teeny weeny cleaner.
Yeah, that's what you have to use after you exit a priest's asshole.
Yeah. So here's the thing with like
He's like, "Fuck me, kid."
what I realize is that
He's just on one of the pews.
fuck me, kid.
Just getting up to the level,
That's
dude.
what he said. Like he's not even like coy about it. He's just like, hey, fuck me, kid.
Well, at a certain point, you stop playing games. You kind of know what it is, you know.
Yeah.
It stops being divine after a little bit, you know.
Well, here's the thing though, because like I feel like you know, priests like from different religions get like trained differently, like at different like monasteries and things like that. I think.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
so they you know, we're in different like places and you know, fucking different people or whatever.
Sure.
So it's just like
Okay.
it's just like with people, you know, you like it's like different people fuck different
Yeah.
different churches
Yeah,
molest
diff-
kids differently.
Different folks, different strokes.
Yeah, so I wanted to check out, you know, hey, I've had this Catholic thing for a
Yeah.
little while now. What's this Lutheran stuff all about? You know?
And you found it was just way less.
Yeah, and there were ladies that were priests sometimes, and that was
Yeah.
crazy. It was like, holy shit, I can get
Yeah.
molested by ladies. This is nuts.
Wow,
you know?
that'd be nice.
Definitely preferable.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, so made my rounds a little bit. Religion wasn't for me though. I decided.
Yeah, that's good, buddy. So that'd be funny if someone's like, you know, after I got fucked by my my deacon, I decided religion's just not for me. Is cash about it. It's like I still think this is my thing, you know?
Yeah, right. I get the whole spirituality
Yeah,
thing, but
I'll seek it elsewhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll read some Ram Dass or something. I think I'll just skip out on this whole getting penetrated unwillingly thing.
Yeah, of
that
course.
seems to be a part of this religion.
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
Yeah. You ever been touched by a priest, Josh, or what?
I don't think I was. Well, I think I've told you. I think I was.
That's what I mean. Was that
No, I don't think I was
were
a
those
priest.
people priests?
They were church people, though, for sure.
Mm.
But I don't know. I still don't know if that was. I actually got molested. You know, I can't say I did.
We should confront them.
I
live
assume they're both
on
dead.
the podcast.
I was like, did you fucking
Did you
fuck
touch
me?
me? You could bust something wide open.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure.
You know what I mean? Like maybe like you're the one that's just like. I think I got a little touched by these guys a little bit.
That would be a really wild thing to
then,
do.
And then like 30, 40
Busting it
fucking
open.
30, 40 kids from their fucking parish like start
It-
fucking talking to the media about how they also got touched.
Here's why I think maybe I didn't get molested, because it wasn't a cat. It's not Catholic. You know what I mean? It's like Reform or whatever.
I mean, you know,
I mean, look.
do they allow them to like actually have sex
Yes,
with people there?
yes. My grandpa was the pastor
I
of the
feel
church.
like that's the real issue. They like these weird fucking like Catholic people. They're just like, hey, it's like if you want to fucking be all buddy with God or whatever, you can't fuck people. You know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You just got to keep all that seed just locked in there.
Well,
right?
I mean, well, that's the thing. That's why.
Don't let it release
Right.
ever.
That's what the problem is, though.
Yeah.
Because then it leads to people who don't want to have adult
exactly.
sex, or you know what I mean, or they're gay. Basically, it's like
Uh-huh.
it's gonna be one of their. Which being gay is fine.
Yeah.
That's preferred
Well-
to just be an adult gay man who's a priest.
Yeah.
That's greatly preferred. That's the preference.
Well, it's really funny. Like both, so I had two uncles that went to the monastery to become priests or whatever.
Yes.
And both of them are did not get certified and are gay.
Yeah.
So,
What makes sense?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there's a job where I don't have to, where I actually don't have a choice. I don't have to bang women. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like very logical. You know what I mean?
I suppose, yeah. When you think
Yeah.
about it that way.
Exactly. Makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
And it's really, I think if they would have been certified, I'm sure they would have saved so many childhoods. You know. Probably, right?
Yeah.
You know,
I suppose.
they're not pedos; they're just gay.
Yeah.
I mean, both equally offensive lifestyles, but
Jesus Christ.
I don't mean that. Being gay is way more offensive.
What are you doing here, Pete?
Oh, he's setting fire to your notes, buddy.
Set your brain on fire.
Well, now that Chat GPTs are on, you don't need to take notes
I
anymore.
was actually
That's
going to
true.
ask. So I was looking at this.
Uh-huh.
It looks. Maybe I'm wrong here. Looks like you are using AI to do some code here. There's a lot of work in the early stuff, not a whole lot in the later.
Uh-oh. They're on to me.
Explain.
Explain yourself.
They're on to me.
They is that his?
I do go by
I
they.
was gonna say, is that fucking Petey's pronoun?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start this casually when I'm talking about you at work, Pete. I'm just gonna casually be like, they're like, yeah, Pete,
Oh yeah, have fun with that for the next 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, Pete's a guy now.
Yeah, but he still identifies as they
Yeah, but he
They, them.
he transitioned though.
to being a man.
Lee cut his hair off.
I've gone trans.
That might actually confuse people. I think.
Look-
Is he like was he just was he just like trans? as
There's
a
no
girl?
pretending. I heard
Can you
that.
trans like two ways? You know,
Two-way trans.
where you tran one way for a while and then you tran back.
Yeah, people do it a lot actually these days.
Well, shit.
Well-
Fucking, how about a 3-way trans?
Are they trans? Are they trans?
Now that sounds like a
still,
hell of a
though?
time.
If they trans one way and then the trans back, would they just cancel the trans,
I mean,
or would they still be trans?
well, no, this is actually a good question.
Yeah.
I
How
think
much trans and cancels out another trans?
I think
Well,
two,
trans
I think
squared.
I think two trans make a right.
Yeah.
That's what I've always said.
Okay.
So
I just
you're-
want to know. I just want to know.
So you're
these-
back to being normal again if you go back.
Yeah. So if you're trans and twice.
And I think it's best. I think it's best if someone decides to go back, if we can just completely repress that whole period of their lives for the, you know what I mean? Let's not.
Well, don't dead life them. You know.
Don't dead life them.
Yeah.
You know, right? Exactly.
You don't talk about that part of their life. You
No,
know, you don't dead life
right?
them.
Well, you do want to dead that part of the life,
Yeah.
but you don't want to dead the previous part.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, reincarnate them.
Yes.
You know. That's what I say.
Trans squared.
Trans squared.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's mad. Well, trans squared.
Trans squared would be zero.
Three trans make a trans.
Zero. Oh.
You know what I mean? You go back again.
Yeah, three trans. Trans cubed.
Yeah, trans
Would
cubed.
be
Right.
trans.
Yeah, that's what, oh sorry, I got
Trans
squared and
squared.
cubed. God damn, my math is bad.
Yeah.
You're a code man.
I don't even fucking do math at my job.
For some reason,
People are just like, it's like, oh, you got to know how to do math or whatever. It's like, nah, nah, you don't. You don't have to do that.
So if cubed is 3, what's the 4? Is that 1? I mean, it is 1, but like, do they call it anything?
What's a polyhedral septagon? I don't know. What's the fuck? What's the 5
that was
thing?
a lot.
Pentagon? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, pentagon's 5.
Yeah, well, I know, but cubed would be 4, but it's 3. Get me? You feel me?
Oh.
So squared.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait a second. Wait. No, because 3 is the 3 dimensions.
This is my
for a
favorite
cube,
part
right?
of every podcast. We ask each other a question and we like just try to work it out, and it doesn't. It's the worst.
So then 4 would be like a 4th dimension kind of a thing, right?
Yeah.
So I think time is the 4th dimension.
Okay.
Yeah. So it would be trans-timed.
Yes. Trans-timed. I can't wait till we can finally put the past tense on trans time.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
It was trans timed. If you go to if you run
smoking plastic.
if you run like an LGBTQ plus friendly race, you'll be trans timed.
Yeah. That's good. That's good stuff.
I'm sure there is those. We should go. You know, we did that 10-mile run, but it was like all like.
Oh, you think there's one that's only trans people?
Well, ours was exclusively cisgendered males. It was a male fun run.
Well, you could just like, so you could wait until like the Supreme Court.
You do realize that was spelled? It was for the male carriers. It was MAIL.
Oh fuck! So only cis male carriers. They carry the cis male gene.
Sorry about that, Al.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Were you saying something?
Well, no. I mean, because you were just talking about like trans time.
We're really in the muck right now.
Yeah. So what else is happening though?
Oh, I did go to Vegas. I guess we can fucking.
Well, I mean, did we already talk? Oh no, we haven't talked.
Nothing
about
really.
That since,
I'll just say this right now about my trip to Vegas. First of all, Vegas is a very fun place.
Your scrape on your arm.
Yeah, this isn't even,
that coming from this?
Yeah, it's not really that funny of a story, but basically, I was just there with 3. We're just broing out, just me and 3 other bros.
Just the 3 rowdy boys and Josh.
Yeah, we got fucking hammered.
Let me guess, Rugburn.
Yeah. So we were
convenient.
We were walking down this hallway. It was like we were in the MGM Grand. We were in like the farthest part. So we would walk in the front of the MGM Grand and have to walk like literally almost a mile.
Yeah.
Of connected.
And then you got into your room with 3 dudes and got Rugburn off.
Yes, it does. And there's something about this story that's a little unsavory, but and I understand you drawing those connections.
Keep going though.
So anyway, one of the guys I was with, this guy's a real instigator. So I get down, I guess he was just like, I hardly remember any of this. I guess we were walking down the hallway. He's like, "Give me your fucking beer." He kept just taking my beer from me, and I was actually just like giving it to him because I was like, "Oh yeah, man, have some of my beer." You know, I'm a nice drunk. I don't get like angry really, you know.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, out of nowhere, he just like comes from behind, just like pushes me as hard as he can, and it's like a crowded hallway, like so I fall down, and that's like obviously like embarrassing enough for our group. But then like the momentum of him pushing me forward and him being hammered. Like he falls forward as well and just like smashes into this plant and just knocks the plant over just all over the fucking place.
What the fuck?
And so I'm just like hysterically laughing anyway from getting pushed over because I just think it's funny. You know, I'm not like mad.
Yeah.
But then I turn around and see that I literally turn around just in time to see him fucking like spear this plant. And it's like knowing that there's like so many people around us. It's just, and then like I don't know why, like me and him just like sprint down the hallway, just like run away from the situation, just like children, you know. It's like I don't know what to do. Like I was like sorry, I don't know, like just
goddamn,
just sprinted out, and then like literally 15 minutes later, he was back in the hotel room, passed out on our fucking bathroom floor, just in his own puke.
Was that the dude whose butthole you showed on here? Yeah. This story's all falling apart here. But
are these all medical professionals?
Actually, yes. Everyone I was there with are medical professionals. That is actually accurate. Yeah. They all have like nice medical jobs they went to school for and whatnot.
Fucking awesome.
That's what Vegas is all about, is getting down, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost I didn't almost sleep with a prostitute. And
Oh, yeah?
I didn't almost.
Oh, you did.
I didn't. Here's what happened.
Oh, you didn't.
But-
Well, you didn't almost.
let me
'cause
let
you
me
did,
explain
you know?
let me explain to you how because I'm a good how good of a person I am. First of all,
Okay.
okay. So the very first night in Vegas, I'm just at the tables till like 5 or 6 in the morning. I literally was falling asleep at the tables.
Yeah.
But I had my glasses on, so no one could see, so no one could kick me out, which was
Yep.
good because I would like snap back just to look at my hand and make decisions.
You're just passing out at the table.
Well, yeah, there's no cocaine. How am I gonna stay up? You know. and so then I'm like, dude, I'm really drunk and really tired. I'm like, okay, I had to do that basically like half-mile walk back to the room just by myself because obviously all the other boys
Yeah.
they were asleep hours ago. So I'm just walking. I'm just walking down, and then I see a sign that says tower because we're in some towers, but there's multiple towers.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I walk, I'm like, oh, this isn't right. But as I'm walking, this lady passes me, and she's got an African American woman
Okay.
with her giant tits, no bra. Like I don't know how she made her nipples as hard as she did, but she did. It's a very obvious. And she's talking to some other guy, and he's
All
like, he
right.
like walks away, and I'm passing them, and she's like, I don't know, she like gives me a peace sign for some reason. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm hammered. And then, so then I'm like, oh fuck, this is not the right way. So I turn around, and then she starts walking the other way.
Oh,
And she's
shit.
like, where you going? I'm like, man, I don't really know. I'm like, I have to find it. And she's like, oh, I'm like in the second tower. She's like, oh yeah, the signature there. He's like, I'll walk you there. I was like, oh, that's very nice of you.
That's a very nice gesture.
Yeah,
lady.
you're a sweet lady. And she's like, yeah, so we can have a little bit of fun when we get back there. I was like, I don't know, boys up there sleeping, can't have any fun, you know. She's like, we just go in the bathroom and do our thing, you know. Now I'll bounce out. I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't do that. And then eventually I was like, look, I got like a girl back home. I can't. I'm sorry. She's like, she ain't gonna know. No one's gonna know. I'm like, yeah, that's true, but
Yeah, that's true.
but also, but I was like, my soul will know. And she's like, okay, sweetie. And then she just like walked down the other way. And then because I'm a piece of shit,
You went back and
well,
picked her
no.
up?
But as I turned, even though I know this was a horrible idea, I still like had like the little thought. I'm like, I mean, I should have at least asked how much for like a blowjob or something. Like I should have at least, chummed the water a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, look, in retrospect, glad I didn't make it that horrible decision.
Yeah.
Also, I'd be bringing her up to our room, like she might have just like robbed us.
Oh,
Like that's another thing. Because I told the boys the story in the morning,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Dude, she might was gonna fucking rob us." I was like, "I don't know, man." She didn't have a pimp. She's running solo, so
Fucking
you
funny.
know.
Yeah, her pimp just follows her up there, just fucking
Well-
busts in the door, just fucking gats all you guys.
Pimps don't fucking hang around.
Well, that's
So,
true, I
like,
guess.
These aren't fucking leashed kitties out on the prowl.
I don't know though. Some of them are. It
These
seems
are
like
leash kitties.
leashed kitties. That's a nice way to put
It
it.
is good.
Yeah.
I like
Thanks.
Yeah, they call me the cat man. These are my leashed kitties. Meow, motherfucker.
it. Josh, I think you would make a good pimp.
Dude, you have to be like an actual sociopath to do that.
Well, yeah.
I'm not a sociopath. Fuck you, dude. I didn't even cheat on my girlfriend when I easily could have, and no one had known. That's how not of a sociopath I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she was also like, she's like, you see how big my tits are? I'm like, I'm trying not to look. I'm like, I'm not looking at them. I just kept being like, yeah, I know they're big. I'm not looking though. I was like, I was being such a good boy, dude. 6 in the morning, hammered. I was being a good boy,
Right?
dude.
No shit. That's fucking hilarious.
But also, I heard that when you pay for a blowjob, you also have to like wear a condom, I guess.
I would assume so, yeah.
Yeah, and like, would that really even work? Like,
Especially like when you're like black out
yeah,
drunk,
and you're like with someone you're not even like 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 she has giant cans, I guess, but like
yeah.
I don't think anything else was particularly good.
Like that, do you think? Like that
Dude,
big?
they were big. I mean, the thing is, they weren't like the comically like fucked up
were
big.
They were good though.
I mean, dude, I don't really remember. They
Oh,
were
okay.
big and they were boobs, and at the time they
Sounds
were,
like they're
you
kind
know-
of thin on top.
A little thin on top.
yeah, they had a thin film on top. You know, you could just lightly fucking flick away like mist.
Well, I didn't say film, but
Well, I don't know what you mean by thin.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't know
It's
what-
real saggy. So
No,
it's
no,
all-
no.
It's all
No,
gravity
they were
and
like
some work.
they were heavy. I think they might have been like giant fakers. Like I don't know. I couldn't tell, man. Like I don't really remember.
All right, let me Google search.
All I remember is in the morning being
He's
like
gonna Google search
being
them.
like, boys, goddamn.
Make sure to share with the video watchers also.
So honestly, those might have been Those might have been like the two most like actually exciting things I did in Vegas. Like one
Yeah.
night, I hammered like did some mushrooms and like.
Oh, really?
I mean that was like fun, but like nothing crazy happened. You know.
It wasn't like fucking what's that movie?
The Hangover,
Well, I mean, there's that movie.
Fear and
too.
Loathing in Las Vegas.
There's that movie also. Fucking.
I'm completely out of it.
What about like
40-year-old virgin? No, not 40-year-old virgin. Knocked Up. Knocked Up. Yeah, that one.
I've never seen that one.
Jeff. Wait,
Foxworthy?
Jeff.
Bridges?
Yeah, Jeff Foxworthy.
No. Seth Rogen.
Yeah,
and
Jeff
fucking,
Foxworthy.
yeah. And Paul Rudd. They go to Vegas
some-
with each other
some
and do
lady-
mushrooms.
some
And they're
lady-
talking about how the chairs are all crazy and stuff.
Some
You know what
lady
I'm
told me
talking
that eye reminder of Seth Rogen. That also happened in Vegas.
about? Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that weird?
I've heard that before
Were you
about
laughing?
you, actually.
I've
It's because you're like you kind of like Jewy.
do want
kind of a
to
Jew.
timestamp that one?
Yeah, let's
He's got curly
mark
hair.
that one at 46,
He's got
42.
curly
He's like,
hair.
he kind of looks like a huh, guys? It's like, jeez, I'm crow.
He looks like a Jew.
I don't know, whatever.
You can look
Technically,
like a
we
Jew.
both have the Judaism blood.
Do you? No, you're an Egyptian or something.
Dude, what do you think Egyptians
Where
are?
do you think Israel is?
Yeah.
Well, I understand, but like, no, he's like Egyptians are from Egypt, not.
Dude, Jews built the pyramids.
I understand.
They were Jew slaves.
Wait,
I mean,
Yeah.
no,
yes.
no.
Yes.
No.
Dude, Jews
That-
didn't always like
That's like
run
a-
everything. It took them a while.
This is good shit.
No,
This
no.
is good fodder.
I mean, for like, in like the Bible, they had a
great
fucking,
fodder.
okay, no, the pyramids were built like 2,000 years before, or not 2,000. Wait, yeah, 2,000 years before the Roman Empire. There weren't the Jews weren't around then.
Dude, the Jews been around, dude.
The Jews did not build the pyramids.
Dude, the Jews have been around, dude.
I mean, they have been around, but not that
They're
long.
always around, dude.
Listen.
They literally control everything. They're omniscient,
Oh
buddy.
my god.
Jesus is a Jew.
I know.
God is a Jew, man.
Well, yeah. All right.
That's all I'm saying.
I see what's happening.
Say what you will, but when they were around, they've always been around, dude. They've always been controlling the weather and shit.
How do you feel about Germany 1945?
Yeah, what's
How
your
do I
take on
feel
that?
about it?
I bet that was a sad year for you as a German fan.
I mean, you know, the great engineers, those guys.
No, but we're talking like post.
Yeah, I mean, they.
How do you feel about that particular Germany?
That year wasn't so hot for you, was it?
the post ones?
Yeah, like in between the war and the Nuremberg trials. How do you feel about those?
Well, the
that
engineering was
Germany?
great. I mean, have you guys heard about Zyklon B before?
Okay.
The engineering behind that was just nuts.
Yeah, that was great engineering.
Yeah, the showers.
God
Good
damn it.
lord.
Good Lord is right. All right. Yeah. Look, as one of my good
What about U-boats, man? That shit was crazy.
one of my good friends is Jewish, so this conversation is really offending me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right.
I know producer Pete won't speak up for himself, but I'll go ahead and say that we need to put the
kibosh.
yeah the kibosh.
All right, we can
I
do
do
that.
appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's just keep things kosher.
Can do. Well, I'm out of things to talk about then. What do you got?
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't know.
You haven't brought anything to the table this whole goddamn podcast.
Yes, I did.
What'd you do?
I brought a couple things.
I was gonna say I need a break. I need to go piss.
Yeah.
What time are we at?
Not even close to enough.
Well,
I brought the
that's
whole-
a problem for me.
I brought the whole kickboxing thing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The breaking my dick on.
Yeah, the scamming. Oh, I got scammed.
And also-
I got
and-
scammed in Vegas. I don't know if we should talk about it. How I
Oh,
did,
really?
though. Yeah.
What do you mean we shouldn't talk about it?
Well,
we
you know,
should
that,
definitely.
you know
talk
that
about
lady
it.
I was talking about earlier? I actually gave her $100 and she sprinted away and hopped in a car.
Is that real?
And I was like, "You better suck my dick." You said you'd suck my dick. And I just was yelling that, and everyone was just staring at me. I'm like,
Just-
"No,
just
she
6
said
o'clock in the
no.
morning.
She said no." And they're like, "Settle down." So I'm like, "No, she said she would suck my dick." And, you know, and everyone was like, "You need to settle down." I'm like, "I'm not gonna settle down until my cum is in her mouth."
Well, I could be wrong here, but isn't that legal there?
That's
Yeah.
yeah, but you can still
So
get
it's
scammed.
right to be upset.
Of course.
That's a legal transaction.
Yeah.
That is not services rendered.
I was like, check her ledger.
All right.
I was like, check her ledger.
Check your ledgers.
Check her ledger. You chase her down and you check her ledger.
Look at the books.
Yeah, the books will prove that she owes me.
Birdie has brought me 2 pigs and a monkey. I'm gonna
Yeah.
set them down here.
Which of those animals do you prefer?
You know I'm a Blue Lives man. You know?
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that.
Like them-
that
I like
is
them
a that is a
piggies, you know?
that is a blue pig.
That is kind of fucked up though. The pigs down there
That's
with
fucked up,
Yeah.
man. That's the oppressor, man.
And then just throws the pig at her snout.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude.
As you can tell, fucking Birdie's a DOC, a dog of color, and you're just chucking a fucking blue pig at her. You fucking piece of shit. You know what's like fucking hereditary trauma.
If she
You know
would
what's
mind her
hereditary
own business,
trauma?
she wouldn't
You know what's
get fucked with. All
You know
right?
what's hereditary trauma that dog has?
Yes. Listen, if she would just not do any crimes, she wouldn't have to do the times.
Do you
all right?
think hereditary trauma is true, or like genetic trauma? Do you think that's like actually a thing that?
Yeah, on a very like it takes a long time to actually be like noticeable, but it's definitely a thing.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%. That's why we have like instincts to like run from like objects shaped like snakes and weird shit like that. You know what I mean?
Well, you usually run towards objects shaped like snakes.
Fucking got him. Fucking got him. I like it.
Yeah, especially like like a fleshy looking snake.
Yeah,
like a desert snake, you know?
Yeah.
Just a dry, fleshy looking fucker.
Yeah, dude. No, yeah, but that's definitely a real thing. Like we, like if me and all of my children were fucking molested by a Catholic priest for like maybe like
I was gonna say how
2
is
centuries or something like that, like eventually my kids would have a fucking just like an innate fear of priests. I would think.
But how come kids don't already have that? Because it has been going on for like fucking centuries.
Well,
Isn't
maybe
that
we
weird?
kind of do. You know?
I mean, I actually come from a Catholic family, and I've always thought Catholicism, like I naturally was repulsed by it.
There you go.
Interesting. I wonder if
Because all of your grandparents were getting just raped by priests
oh, boy,
for years,
I sure-
decades, and centuries.
man, I
There's
sure hope
actually
not.
a lot of evidence. I've read some of this.
Oh, that my grandparents specifically were getting raped. There's a lot of evidence that your family was raped repeatedly for years.
He was following your family tree for a while.
They took 1 foot off fucking Ellis Island when I immediately fucking pinned down by guys in weird hats. The Pope raped my fucking ancestors. Okay, that's actually another question. Okay, so obviously getting raped by some common priest. That's like
if you're raped by the Pope,
if you're raped by the Pope,
that's a holy dick.
yeah, that's like the kids that got molested by Michael Jackson. Where it's like it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's be real. How else do you work your way up?
all the cardinals are fucking raped.
The guy with the
like,
highest body
rabies.
count is the Pope.
I mean, it's the only way to come up.
The Pope is just the guy.
The Pope comes down,
They're
though,
constantly
you know?
jockeying for position to become Pope. It
Yeah,
changes like
dude.
every day. Like why does it keep changing? They got their body counts, you know. Some guys are just putting in numbers, you know.
Just how sneaky they can be about just raping people.
Not people, children.
Children.
Yeah, no, adult people do not count. You actually lose. It's like the demerit. You lose numbers that way.
Good God.
Yeah. This is
those poor kids.
I mean, honestly, you know, as someone who was brutally molested. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I was, but I think this has been some
TMI.
This a little TMI on that one. Just like you're admitting,
Hey, keep your molestation story to yourself.
you're confiding
Josh.
in your
Grossing
buddy.
me out, all
You're
right?
confiding in your buddy, and then he said, "Come here," and he touched my penis. Like, whoa, TMI, buddy, TMI.
Hey, maybe keep that to yourself.
Yeah,
all
why
right.
don't you keep that PDA to yourself?
Jesus
All right.
Christ. Thought we were friends.
It's like, whoa, buddy, relax. It's kind of gross. It's like, yeah, I was molested.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, what's up?
If you ever want to talk about being molested, though, just let me know.
I talk about it all the time.
I know.
I don't know if I
But
was.
you joke about it, though.
Well, yeah, because if I got molested, it's funny that I did. This stupid little innocent Josh is getting molested by some old guy. That's fucking funny, dude. Just got tricked, you know?
He's like, oh, shucks.
What an idiot.
Shame on me.
What a dummy, dude.
Yeah, this little like fucking 8-year-old Josh.
No, I was
like,
younger, dude.
oh
I was
my
younger.
God, Jesus.
That's why it's weird that I remember it. Why would I remember it?
Well, I remember stuff from when I was like 3.
Really?
Yeah, like two or 3.
What was it?
Oh, I killed my grandparents' fish.
Oh, that's right. You told the story.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one thing.
It's pretty traumatic.
I remember moving, too, from my Grand Forks house to my Sioux Falls house.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, too.
So traumatic things you remember.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. The things that stick out in your memory a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. How'd you kill the fish again? You overfed it?
Yeah, I watched my grandma fucking pull the fish food out of this little cabinet and just sprinkle some in, and I just fucking took it, screwed the cap off, and just dumped the whole fucking thing in. I was like, they're probably really hungry, so I'd fucking.
I know how I feel with pudding. Keep it coming.
Yeah. Fish, well, there was a lot of fish in there.
Fish
too.
always do look very lean, Like it's.
I think it's very easy to overfeed them. I think they're really stupid.
Ever have a puffer fish?
They just keep eating.
Well, those guys are fat sometimes.
Yeah, I've had one destroy. I had a boxer one once.
What is that?
It means I used to use it as fighting, and we used to be part of it.
He was part of a puffer fish ring, an illegal puffer fish ring.
Honestly, puffer fish fights would probably.
They actually are.
That would be
amazing.
pretty fucking cool.
So I didn't know this when I got a puffer fish, but I popped it in the tank with some other fish.
Oh yeah, and they just fucked everything else.
Destroyed everyone within 15 minutes.
Isn't that shit crazy?
They have a jaw that's insane.
Wait, a puffer fish does?
Yeah. It destroyed a shark I had. I'm not even fucking around.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick.
It was
you got to be real cautious about what fish you put
I got
together.
a refund.
All of your fish were dead. You just brought back the only fish left, in your tank. You're just like, it killed everything. Can you take it back?
I had a video. It was just sick.
Yeah, I mean, if you show them, you know what I mean. That's like.
So this fish killed everything. You just show them a video of it just mauling.
Yeah, that's like showing a picture of a 9/11. Being, my dad's in there. Can you give me some flowers, please? They're gonna give me some flowers.
Yeah. Dude, we would stop at this fish place in Richfield every once in a while when we were working that window store.
That was sick.
Yeah, were you with that time? So we walk in there
Piranhas.
and we would just stop places because we didn't want to fucking work because working sucks or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
And so we would just be wandering around. There was this time we walked through a magic store one time, and then anyways. But we're talking about the fish place,
I was hoping you'd get to the fish story.
Yeah. So we get in there.
Since we're talking about fish,
we get in there, and the dude,
good fish stories.
the dude has piranhas or whatever, and we're just looking at him. And this guy just saw us just browsing around. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And he's the owner of the place. And we're just fucking around, just looking at stuff, taking a break from work. And he's like, "Oh," he's like, "Do you guys want to watch me feed these piranhas?"
Oh, hell yeah.
And we were just like, yeah.
Of course.
And he's like, hell yeah.
It's a retarded question.
I think he was all excited, too. I think he does this just multiple times a day. Yeah. And he just, went and grabbed, some of these, fucking other, fish. I don't know if they were, goldfish or whatever the fuck they were.
Sure, some
But
trash.
he just starts, fucking chucking them in, just, one at a time. And the fucking piranhas would just come and just fucking nip him, in half and shit. It was so fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Well, he put that fucking mouse in there, too.
Did he? No, he didn't.
Nah, I'm kidding.
That'd be cool, though.
You may as well. I mean, people feed mice.
He stuck his hand in there, and they were just fucking gnawing. He's like,
he's like, you boys want to see something crazy? You're like, yeah, I think so. And he's just coming. He's like, ah.
What the fuck?
You run out the door. The door is locked. He's like, people have to be in here for me to maximize the orgasm. Then you just find out his other hand is just mangled,
Yeah, right.
This was his final cum. You can only do it twice.
I see. He wouldn't have even had a hand. You gotta have one hand to jack off with.
No.
Oh, he just comes just from the pain of it.
He comes. It's like tantra.
You can do a couple more times with your feet and just shove a foot in there.
Yeah, but it's not the same sensation.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I'm sure he's gonna try. Eventually, he's putting everything in there. Eventually. But it starts with your furthest most extremities,
Yes.
He probably should just try to finger first.
Maybe one finger at a
But
time.
he just couldn't help himself. It felt too good.
Yeah, that was fucking dope though. That guy was just like, "You want to see me feed him?"
I mean, just come up with a piranha simulator. Fuck.
Yeah, dude. I want AI piranha, dude.
Yeah, do you think Chat GPT can help us out with that, or
when are we getting AI piranha?
AI piranhas. Yeah. Should we take a break though, or what?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Quick break.
After we figure out about these AI piranhas, though.
Okay.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Goldfish Baked Snack Crackers. Now, here's the thing about goldfish, right? Like, some people will be like, hey, you're eating goldfish, you're an adult, what are you, fucking retarded or something?
Yeah,
But they're wrong.
they are.
Goldfish ain't just for kids or retarded adults. Normal adults like Alan and me, and even producer Pete, heck,
Yeah.
who, is retarded, but whatever. We like them. So, forget about the fact that producer Pete's retarded and just pretend that he's normal like Alan and me. And we all eat them. The Goldfish Baked Snack Crackers, the official snack cracker of the Going Hard podcast.
Nice. Second advertisement of the podcast is brought to you by Squirt. Squirt is a refreshing beverage made by, let's see here. I don't think it's, let's see.
Anheuser-Busch.
DSG. So here's something surprising. It's not made by either Coke or Pepsi. Independent.
What? No
Fucking
way.
Shit's independent, dog.
No way.
DPSG.com.
Dr. Pepper?
I think Dr. Pepper's Pepsi. That's what I mean. Fucking Squirt's kind of badass, dude. It's a Lone Ranger out there just fucking shaking down the beverage industry.
How is that possible?
That's what I mean, dude. It's incredible.
All of a sudden,
Isn't it?
I like it a lot more.
And when have you seen their cans change? You know what I mean? They've been the same fucking can for decades. All right,
Yeah.
and it's grapefruit soda. Well, that's it's kind of rude.
Well, no, he's just testing the integrity of the can.
Can work. It still works. Squirt. It's refreshing, and you don't have to be a shill and support fucking big soda by drinking it.
It'll also hold up.
It'll also hold up.
Holds up. And now time for the second half of the podcast. It's the Going Hard podcast. Producer Pete, Alan, and John. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. Hey, Producer Pete, how's your break?
Pretty good. How was yours?
Pretty good, man.
You peed, huh?
What?
You peed?
Yeah, he peed.
Huh?
You peed.
Yeah, I had some cheese upstairs.
What kind of cheese?
I think it was cheddar. It could have been Colby Jack. Didn't see it.
Nice. My break was
You were
good.
just eating cheese in the dark?
Yeah.
How was your break?
Wait, how do you get cold cheese? Don't you have to open up a refrigerator or something?
Hell no.
My break was good, man. How was your break?
My break was all right.
Producer Pete?
Yeah, it was all right.
All right.
How was yours?
Oh, it was good, man. Alan?
Pretty good. You guys want to make some music or what?
Yeah, let's make a song.
All right.
All right. Good enough. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast once again. You're, again, like just the best people ever.
Hey,
so-
and again, from me, again.
Again.
You guys are just fantastic. All right.
Very good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you backed me up on that.
Yeah.
Petey, how do you,
Great. Have a great night.
Well, enough said.
enough.
No, actually, that was super dick.
All right. Super dick.
Super dick.
Trying to make it a thing.
That's dick as fuck, dude.
What the fuck?
Isn't that a bad thing? All right,
I
anyway,
don't
enjoy
know.
the song.
Enjoy the song, guys.
Welcome to Las Vegas. Welcome to Las Vegas. You'll find lots of things to do. You'll find many prostitutes. But if you give them money, if you give up your money, they might run the other way. They might hop into a taxi. Then you'll be really fucked. Then you'll be really fucked. Welcome to Las Vegas. Welcome to Las Vegas. And if you buy some drugs, drugs. Welcome to Las Vegas. Welcome to Las Vegas. Talk to old ladies by the pool. The air is hot, but the water's cool. Buy $100 shots. Make sure that you stay real hot. Get out of the sun when you can. Enjoy Las Vegas. Enjoy Las Vegas.